Chaz, you're the clue, man. Good boy, Chaz. Oh, yeah, Chester. You're the man, 1-8. You're the man. Oh. Catch it, Bob. Lock it down, two. Lock it down. Be the leader you are.
Good evening, baseball fans, and welcome to Burt Lacoste Park for game number 15 of the 2026 22 and under National Championships. This game features the visiting team, the Tecumseh Thunder, and the home team, the Sarnia Brigade. Umpires for this game behind the plate is Kenny Colossi. On the bases, Elmer Jerkovitz and Bryce Mason. Here's a starting lineup for Tecumseh. Batting first, the designated hitter, number 24, Hunter Wright. Batting second, the right fielder, number 14, Madison Seaton. Batting third, the left fielder, number 34. Batting fourth, second baseman, number 18, Kelman Chiz.
Hello and welcome back to the U22 National Baseball Championships here in Lacoste Park in Tecumseh, Ontario. It's Alexa Mognon coming to you live. Tomorrow's gold medal game is set. Manitoba will face Windsor. As for tonight's game, we have Sarnia taking on the host Tecumseh. Tecumseh has already clinched their spot in the bronze medal game tomorrow. As for their opponent, that will depend on if Sarnia can find a win tonight. Let's go up to Bill Kelso and Ted Beal in the booth.
Thank you, Alexa. Bill Kelso along with Ted Beal as we're going to get set to start this ball game in just a couple minutes as they're going over some lineups and everything else. The umpires with the rules with the respective coaches, and Ted Beal a look at the Tecumseh team, which are the hosts of the tournament. Starting defense.
Yeah, we've got Fuentes in left, Jack Lewis in center, Tennyson Segan in right. At third base is Mateo Tedesco and Dallas Eddy at short. Kelman Chiz is playing second. Owen Finley will be the first baseman. And your battery will be the catcher, Andrew Langlois. And Gavin Lake will be your starting pitcher.
No, Tecumseh is actually the road team tonight, though, aren't they, I believe?
Correct.
Yeah, so Team Sarnia will be taking the home batting last.
That is correct.
So we'll be having their lineup obviously coming up. But, yep. So that board batting order as follows: Hunter Wright, Tennyson Segan, and Diego Fuentes will lead off for Tecumseh in the first inning, followed by Coleman Chiz, Owen Finley, Jack Lewis, Mateo Tedesco, Andrew Langlois, Dallas Eddy, okay, and then Gavin Lake is the pitcher. So that's the starting lineup. I think what I got to do is I got to take on my glasses. So I put on my glasses so I can see. So I'll let you talk.
No problem. No problem. We're a little bit about the starting pitcher from Sarnia is Quinton Johnston. He's actually. Oh, here we go. We have some standings on the board and on the viewable to the public here. As you can see, we've got Manitoba, who has cleared their way to the final with a 4-1 record. Windsor Selects, which is the Ontario 2 seed, will get into the final against Manitoba with 3-2 record. Host Tecumseh, as you can see, 2-2, matching up.
It's all interesting here.
With Sarnia at 1-3, and Halifax Metro Mets at 2-3, along with Dartmouth, who is in 5th place with a 2-3 record. And obviously, what's to be decided here are the bronze medal participants play tomorrow in the middle game, and the first game will be the placement 5-6 game. So that will be determined by the outcome of this matchup here tonight.
And we're getting set to start this
Leading
one.
off for the Tecumseh Thunder, designated hitter number 24.
Number 24,
Hunter
Hunter Wright will
Wright.
lead things off, the designated hitter. He'll be followed by Tennyson Segan and Diego Fuentes, the first three batters here in the first inning.
Johnston for Sarnia has pitched 2 2/3 so far in this championship. Gave up 5 hits, 2 runs, 3 Ks. No walks.
Sarnia is the home team here tonight. The first batter fouls it off. That's Hunter Wright to the left side, 0-1.
Johnston's got some experience at Harper College, just outside Chicago.
Nice pitch, 0-2. 0-2 the count. The 0-2 pitch on the way, it hit him. I don't know if they're going to let him take a base. I thought it hit him.
Catch the replay on that, but there's only a couple reasons why that wouldn't be the case.
Is it because, maybe the
He may have leaned,
that or the hand guard?
I think he leaned over the strike zone.
Okay,
Umpire called that in the zone.
so it's 1-2 the count. Make it 2-2. 2-2 the count to Hunter Wright. That was a different call.
Yeah, I mean, if he's crowding the plate and he leans into it, if he gets into the zone, he's obviously making it difficult for the pitcher to get in there.
So the count goes to 3-2. Quentin Johnston, the pitcher. And the 3-2 pitch. Swung on, fouled back behind us.
Wright is batting.
Stays at 3-2.
Wright is batting .286 for the championship through 4 games. I mentioned this before in some of the broadcasts. A very speedy player.
And he hits it into right field in the sun. Way back, off the top of the wall, and it's going to be a double, and he's heading for third. Here is the throw, and he is safe with a triple to open up the game. That gets the crowd into it early.
We talked about his speed. He is fleet of foot, as they say.
So Hunter Wright with a stand up.
Right fielder number
triple.
14,
Yes.
Tennyson Segan.
Ball just carried to that wall. We've got a hot day here, over 90 degrees Fahrenheit, and blowing out to right helped that ball carry into the fence.
He slid at the end, but he had a great run and all the way to third base. So runner at third with nobody out. There's another blast to right field. Fielder makes the catch on the plate, but the run will score. 1 out, but 1 run. Sacrificing an RBI is the right fielder, Ezra Krulicki. Too deep for
Left
him.
fielder number
Taking
34,
a chance on the runner.
Diego Fuentes.
Well done by Segan, obviously lifting that ball into the outfield, and Wright smartly gets right back to the bag at third to tag up and score easily.
Here's Diego Fuentes, the batter. 1 out, nobody on, 1-0 our score. We're early. First pitch is low, ball 1.
Fuentes, as we've talked about, is originally from New Westminster, BC.
Okay.
Competes in the Western Canadian Baseball League, as well as a student at the University of Toronto, where he competes for the Varsity Blues.
Pitch to Fuentes is fouled off. Counts 1-1. Coleman Chiz waits on deck.
Fuentes batting .385 for the championship.
He's having a nice tournament.
Yes, he is.
The 1-1 pitch to Fuentes is in for a strike. It's 1-2. 1-2 the count. The 1-2 pitch on the way. Chopper hit towards short, and he couldn't handle it. So to first base does Fuentes. Tough one to handle.
Yeah, Groves was in trouble. That was a climber, which means it's gaining and overspinning as it rolls into the hole. It's been short third. He either had to come get it.
Second
or lay
baseman
back,
number
and
18.
Neither was a good option.
Kelman Chiz.
So here's Kelman Chiz, the batter, running at first.
Come on, Jesse! Just give me a rip!
Crowd comes alive for Mr. Chiz.
Scored a hit. Not surprisingly, runner at first. And he belts it into left field, and it's pretty deep. It's going to be caught, though, near the line by the left fielder.
Hey, good shot! Good shot!
Michael Gregus, a deep fly, runner did not advance. Going to get something on that one.
First baseman number 2.
He's an aggressive hitter,
Owen
free
Finley.
swinger. Wasted no time. Coming in, batting over 300 for the Thunder.
He's going to bring up Owen Finley, first baseman. Pretty good two-sport athlete. Talked about that in the past.
Yeah, outstanding hockey player. Played for
a
LaSalle
defenseman.
and Junior B.
Ground ball to short. And touching the bag, and the side is retired as the shortstop made the play on his own. That was Jackson Groves, and the inning is over. However, 1 run, 2 hits, no errors. Scored at the end of one, is half of one, 1-0. For Tecumseh.
For Tecumseh in the top of the
We've got
first.
lineups coming up
1
here.
run on 2 hits.
We get set to
There were no
go to
errors
the
and
bottom of
1
the
run
first
left.
inning. Here's a look at the starting defense for Tecumseh.
We have reviewed this already, but we talked about Fuentes in left, Lewis in center, Steve
Quentin
in right.
Johnston had 14
Up the middle
pitches
is
that
Eddie
inning.
at short, Chiz at second, Tedesco at third on one of the corners, Finley at first, and Langlois behind the dish. We talked about Gavin Lake as the starting pitcher for the Thunder. Lake's got a storied history so far.
As we look at their lineup here, Buntrock will lead things off. He'll be followed by Groves, and then Vandermeer Arts, the second baseman, batting 4th. Michael Gregus, the left fielder, batting 5th. Vaughn McGinn, the catcher, batting 6th. Cooper Clark is batting 7th, the third baseman. As for Krulicki, the right fielder, batting 8th. Batting 9th is Miles Adamson, the DH. And of course, the pitcher is Quentin Johnston. Getting through his warm-up tosses now is the pitcher, Gavin Lake. And you were going to say
yeah, he's already appeared just for 2/3 of an inning.
Okay.
Only faced 4 batters thus far. He came in last night versus the Selects.
Tall right-hander.
Yeah, he's got some history with junior college ranks. He was with, let's see here, Southeastern Illinois College, and did well enough to move on to the next level, and has done well with the Indiana University
Good for him.
out of South Bend.
So that's impressive. Just finishing up his warm-up tosses. Logan Buntrock, Jackson Groves, and Hendrik Vandermeer will be the first 3 batters to face Gavin Lake.
Lake's also a pickup for the Tecumseh Thunder program. He comes by way of the Northumberland Jacks, as does the DH tonight, and Hunter Wright. They're teammates with Northumberland, and they're both out of the Mississauga area.
So Logan Buntrock will step up to the plate. Center fielder.
Leading off for the starting brigade, center fielder number 3, Logan Buntrock.
Righty against the righty. Sun is out. The lights are on, actually, despite the early hour. Just after 7.
Buntrock hitting .353 coming into this game.
Did you say 353 or 253?
.353.
He's having a good tournament.
That he is.
First pitch is up high, a 1-0.
One of the better leadoff men in the tournament.
1-0 the count to Buntrock. And the 1-0 pitch. In for a strike, make it 1-1. Good crowd on hand for this one. We figured there would be.
Buntrock on base plus slugging percentage, .801.
That's impressive. Good pitch, but fouled away. Far side. Count is 1-2. Nobody out. First batter here in the bottom of the first inning for Sarnia. And the 1-2 pitch fouled off. And the backstop here. Count remains 1-2. The 1-2 pitch on the way. Gets him swinging. So Buntrock strikes out and brings up Jackson Groves.
Jackson Groves.
Groves, the shortstop.
Nice out pitch by Lake in that situation. Buntrock, bit of a slashing swing, and he was able to elevate just enough to get by Buntrock and outside edge to go.
First pitch is up high, 1-0. 1-0 the count to Groves. Vandermeer waits on deck. Here's a pitch, a curveball in for a strike. It's 1-1. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 pitch on the way. Call the ball. It's 2-1. 2-1 the count.
Groves with only 2 hits thus far in the championship to this point.
Pass ball. Nobody on base, so no damage, but the count does go up to 3-1. 3-1 the count.
Does have 3 RBIs to his credit this championship, though.
Three 3-1 pitch on the way. It's popped up. Third baseman is going to call it. And he makes the play, the third baseman, Mateo Tedesco. 2 up and 2 down, and
First baseman
Sarnia's batting order.
Hendrik Vandermeer.
Here's Hendrik Vandermeer. Vandermeer, left-handed hitter against the righty. 2 outs, nobody on. Bottom of 1. And the pitch. Belted down the right side, and guess what? This one is far gone. A long home run for Hendrik Vandermeer. Wow. And it's 1-0. He hit that a ton, and distance was the key.
Vandermeer all over that elevated fastball, taking it deep off the pool wall.
And the game is tied on the blast from Vandermeer.
Second baseman number 27.
So we are tied at 1 as a result of the home run by Vandermeer. Here's Carter Arts.
Vandermeer was hitting .500 coming into this game too, so he's playing consistently well.
And he's improved that average.
No doubt.
And the pitch is low, 1-0.
Arts is hitting .400 coming into this game.
1-0 the count. Slash towards it. Ooh, great pickup by the third baseman. Long throw to first, and he gets him. A fantastic play by the Tecumseh third baseman, Tedesco. Wow, great play. And the side is retired.
Great stab on the hot corner. Hopefully we get a shot of that. Made the full 360 turn, going the opposite direction of the way he'd like to, but he set his feet well. Had enough on the throw to easily get
Great
Arts at
play.
first. Yep, well
That's
done.
the end of the first inning. And we'll be right back.
Kevin Lake had 13 pitches.
Starting defense there for Sarnia. Grigas in left, Buntrock in center, Krulicki in right. Groves at short, as we talked about. Arts at second base, Clark's at third, Vandermeer at first. As we know, we've got the battery with Quentin Johnston on the hill.
First pitch is a ball to Jack Lewis, who leads things off. He'll be followed by Mateo Tedesco and Andrew Langlois. Here in Tecumseh's second inning, we are tied at 1 after 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1. That was quite the bomb that Vandermeer hit.
Prodigious.
Very good, yes. It's a slow curve, not in the zone. 2-1 the count.
Not to be forgotten is McGinn behind the dish for Sarnia.
And the pitch. Outside and low, make it 3-1.
Lewis had a home run last night against the Selects, which brought the crowd to its feet here in Tecumseh.
And the pitch to Lewis. Oh, almost hit him, but he's going to get a walk anyways. So he'll take a base. It's Jack Lewis. Look at this home run.
Third baseman number 1, Mateo Tedesco.
Wow. It traveled far.
Outstanding swing.
We'll bring up Mateo Tedesco up for the first time here in this game, in the early motions of this game, as we're only in the second inning. 1-1 our score, runner at first, nobody out. Andrew Langlois waits on deck for Tecumseh. And the pitch. In for a strike. Strike 1 to Tedesco.
Just want to mention Lewis is having a fine tournament too. He's batting .444. The 500 on base percentage.
Yeah.
Doing well.
Here's the pitch. Sliced foul. Almost hit the camera person working for us on the other side.
Lewis has put 2 years in at St. Clair College with the Saints right here at Lacoste Park. Tedesco's come through the Thunder program, and he's actually with the University of Windsor's baseball program. Batting .273 so far.
And the pitch to Tedesco. Hits it to center field, but not have to move hardly at all. Was the center fielder. Buntrock, he makes the play. No advancement.
Catcher number 10, Andrew Langlois.
They'll bring up Andrew Langlois, the catcher. 1 out, 1 on. And we're tied at 1. All sorts of ones here. Langlois, the catcher. Here's the pitch. In for a strike, 0-1.
Langlois is caught for 3 years for the St. Clair Saints as well.
And the pitch to Langlois. Hits it foul. Count goes to 1-0-2. 0-2 the count to Langlois.
Lofty average for Langlois coming in, but just appeared in 2 games, batting .750.
Did he swing? I think he did. So he's called out on strikes as Langlois. 2 out, runner still on first base, and it's going to bring up the shortstop.
Shortstop number 8, Dallas Eddy.
Dallas Eddy is the batter.
He's player of the game in their first matchup yesterday due to his sterling defensive plays, that's for sure.
And the pitch to Eddy is outside and low, 1-0. 1-0 the count. A bright evening here at the ballpark.
Shadows descending.
Look out, gets hit high. Looks like he's going to be okay. So Eddy gets hit with a pitch, and he runners at first and second, making his way slowly to first base.
Designated hitter number 24, Hunter Wright.
Hunter Wright, the leadoff hitter. The DH is batting now with runners at first and second, and 2 out. So runner in scoring position. Wright tripled his first time up and scored a run. Here's the pitch to Wright. Hits it to right field. On the run, but now it's going to go off the fence in foul territory. The right fielder couldn't make the play on it. This is Krulicki. So the count's 0-1.
That would have been a remarkable play if he was able to get a glove on that. Hit the fence.
Yeah, it's a tough play. And you
Eddie,
might have the sun in your eyes, too.
no doubt. Eddie with 1 year at St. Clair College. As you mentioned, Wright comes from that Northumberland Jacks program.
Again, runners at first and second. 2 out. 0-1 count and the pitch. It's inside. Make it 1-1. One and one the count to Hunter Wright. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch on the way up high. Count goes to 2-2.
Good speed on the paths here for the Thunder. If Wright can get something to the outfield.
The 2-2 pitch swung on. It's popped up outside of third, but it's actually drifting. And the third baseman makes the play. It's Cooper Clark. And the side is retired. No runs, no hits, and no errors. We'll get a look at this on the replay.
Good patience by Clark, getting himself, reaching for the fence if he was close, and easing off as he works back towards the infield to retire that out.
That's our score, 1-1, and we're coming to the bottom of the second right after this.
Careers in sports and entertainment are unique. Income isn't always predictable, neither is residency, nor the window to build long-term security is much shorter.
When you're traded, there's no 30-day notice. The team that was once your competition becomes the team you call home. We make that transition seamless.
Success during your career can translate into financial freedom long after your career is done with the right guidance and planning.
Our role is to help protect what you earn today to make it last a lifetime.
Leading off the bottom of the second for
Welcome
the
back,
Senior
folks.
Brigade.
We got some
The
quick
left
stats
fielder,
from
number 1,
Lake's appearance last night
Michael
versus the
Gregus.
Windsor Selects. He just pitched 2/3 of an inning with a walk and a K. But I think the opportunity for him was just get his feet wet last night so he could come back today for this start.
Michael Gregus will lead things off, followed by McGinn and then Clark. Here in the Sarnia second inning. First pitch in for a strike, it's 0-1. Gregus, the left fielder. Left-handed batter with the second pitch coming in, and he belts it into right center field. It's deep, off the wall on one hop, heading to second base, and he'll get there with a stand-up double. Solid hit off the bat of Michael Gregus.
Yeah, he's had a fine tournament so far. See Lake's delivery to Gregus. Great in the drive spot.
Catcher number 40, Vaughn McGinn.
Gregus is batting .600 coming into this game, so
He's had a great tournament. Vaughn McGinn is the batter coming up, the catcher.
Grigas already with 2 home runs to this point. With extra base power.
Left-handed hitting catcher, pitches outside, 1-0.
Grigas is out of Exeter. He's most recently with Davenport University.
And the 1-0 pitch. Outside, make it 2-0. Runner at second. Nobody out. We're tied at 1 here in the second inning.
Again, looking for his second hit of the tournament. But obviously, not as much offense required from the catching position.
Swing and a miss. Count is now 2-1. And runner at second. Nobody out. And the pitch to him again. Hits it to left field. Going to third, let's see, and he is going to be safe.
Heads up baseball by Grigas. Deep enough fly by McGinn.
Yep, the sacrifice fly works.
Grigas with good speed.
So he goes to third.
Third
So
baseman
runner at
number
third now with
47,
1 out.
Cooper Clark.
He's going to bring up the third baseman, Cooper Clark. Runner on third, 1 out. Again, our score is 1-1, but we're only in the bottom of the second inning. But Sarnia is threatening. Here's the pitch. Low, 1-0. Foul ball. Count goes to 1-1.
Clark looking for his third hit of the tournament. Does have a couple ribbies though.
And a chance to add to that total with the runner at third. And help give his team the lead.
Clark's, as we mentioned in previous games, been with Wayne State.
Ah, okay.
Out of London.
Good pitch. Count goes to 1-2. 1-2 the count to Clark. The 1-2 pitch on the way. Inside, did it hit him? I don't think so, but it came close.
Thunder defense not wanting to concede the run with 1 out.
Yeah, right, they are dragged in there, aren't they?
Crept in on the infield grass. We look to hold or cut down the run if Grigas makes a play for the plate.
2-2's the count. Here's the pitch. Gets him swinging. It's a big out.
Yeah, elevated fastball too. Trying to beat him above the hands and did a great job.
Right fielder number 90, Ezra Krulicki.
So Ezra Krulicki will step up to the plate for the first time tonight. The right fielder, left-handed batter. 24 pitches, 15 strikes.
Not bad. I'm sure he'd like a few more strikes out of those 24, but not bad.
Swing and a miss. 16 for 25. If my math is correct, that's at 64%.
Oh, I'll give it to you.
Thank you.
I'm not involved in sports, so I know math. I'm going to give it to you.
And the 0-1 pitch swung on and hit into center field, and is going to be, what the umpire say? Out. It is caught in center field on a tremendous play.
It was shaken up just
Up
a little
slowly.
bit, but he did make a fine play.
A tremendous play.
Laid out for that baseball. I know we'll get some footage of this from the great crew at We Digital.
For Sarnia in the bottom of the second.
Let's take a look at this
No
now.
runs on 1 hit.
At first,
There
he
were
may
no
have stepped
errors
back,
and
misstep
1 runner
coming in, and catch and flop.
So a tremendous
Gavin Lake
play.
has 26 pitches.
And the side is retired. End of 2, we're tied at 1. And we're coming right back.
We know there are a lot of choices for business today. We know how to get your brand out to the masses. We would like you to think of us first when it comes to digital advertising. We have a direct connection to the online social media marketplace. We have thousands of hours of broadcast experience to help you share your message. We know Windsor Essex. We know who is looking for you. We are We Digital.
Top of the third for the Tecumseh Thunder, the right fielder, number 14, Tennyson Segan.
We are back here at Lacoste Park. Bill Kelso along with Ted Beal and the rest of the crew here at We Digital Productions. Here in this Ontario game here with Ontario teams, Tecumseh and Sarnia. And Tennyson Segan will bat. Now for Tecumseh. Pop set up, but it's out of play. The count goes to 0-1. Had a sacrifice and an RBI after a 100-right triple. His first time up. So he is unofficially not a bat, but he does have an RBI to his credit. Game tied at 1 here in the third inning. Ground ball to second. Oh, and it went through his glove. Carter Arts will get charged with the error. And the runner's on first base. It's like he attempted to throw it before he had it.
May have taken his eye off the ball at the last moment. Catch it here on the replay.
Look at this on the replay.
Just got out of his haunch a little early. I don't know. He spent time at second base this tournament, but he has played a lot of third. I know that.
Here's Diego Fuentes. Fuentes 1 for 1 with a single. Runner at first, nobody out. Here in the top of 3. Runner is going to go to second base uncontested. The catcher couldn't handle the ball. So now there's a runner in scoring position, a runner on second, just starting the third inning.
McGinn could only play that ball to the right and not keep it in front of himself. And Segan, with a good secondary lead, just continued on to second base.
One and 0 the count, and here's the pitch. A good pitch, but it's hit into right field. Drifting back, and it's going to go off the fence. All the way to second is a stand-up double. Here comes the throw home, and he should be fine, and he is. Sliding home safely is Segan on the double by Fuentes, and it's 2-1 Tecumseh.
Fuentes continues to amaze me in his ability to hit the ball aggressively all over the field.
And it carries.
Yeah, great carry. Right fielder was in trouble the whole way. Kurlicki could do nothing but watch this one bounce off the fence, probably about 4 or 5 feet up. But unfortunately, through second base, it did not allow them to make a proper cut to home, where Segan was able to round third easily and score.
Calvin Chiz, the batter, with a runner on second. Nobody out. Shows bunt and lays down a tremendous bunt. Here's a flip to the first baseman. They'll make the play, but the runner does advance. So a sacrifice by Chiz, and a good one.
Yeah, surprise bunt. Not a more. He didn't square early in the sacrifice in the true sense, but more of a push bunt to the right side. But it was a great job moving Fuentes over to third base on the play.
Did the job.
Did the job.
Let's bring up Owen Finley. Popped up short his last time up. Pitch in for a strike, 0-1. 1 out, runner on third. Our score is 2-1 Tecumseh here in the third, at the top of the third inning. Hits it down the left field line, but it's going to twist foul. Out of play. Count goes to 0-2 on Finley.
Finley batting .250 coming in.
He's capable of doing better.
It would be nice to see the home run champ from this this championship, which was contested Wednesday night before the start of the event, to put a deep fly. Maybe threaten that right field wall.
And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he goes down swinging. So 2 out here in the top of the third, and it's going to bring up the center fielder, Jack Lewis, who walked his first time
Center
up.
fielder number 12, Jack Lewis.
Tecumseh leads 2-1. Picked up the run here in the second, or third rather.
Lewis having a fine tournament both offensively, as we saw defensively just recently, and in pitching. He was awarded the player of the game earlier this championship for his pitching exploits.
Pitch up high, 1-0. Pitch is low, catcher having trouble finding it briefly. Make it 2-0.
Batting 444 coming in. Pair of RBIs. Good hitters count here.
2-0 the count. And the pitch. Make it 2-1.
Just kind of pulled off that pitch a little bit.
Two and one, runner on third. The count. Did he go? Nope.
Looks like they won't even appeal.
The count's 3-1. Again, runner on third. 3-1 count. Here comes the pitch. Swinging, and he belts it foul.
Watch out.
Heads up. Got a good rip, but it went foul. 3-2 the count, runner at third. Good chance for Lewis to drive in a run here. Here's the 3-2 pitch on the way. Outside, and he walked him.
Decent at bat by Lewis.
It's going to bring up Mateo Tedesco.
Third baseman number 1.
The third baseman.
Mateo Tedesco.
Flew out the center field his first time up, so he's 0 for 1. But now he has runners aboard at first and third. With 2 out here in the third. Tecumseh with a 2-1 lead.
Middle infield for Sarnia, trading signals behind the glove. See if they put Lewis in motion here to take away any easy outs on the infield for the Sarnia.
Here comes the
brigade.
pitch. It's low, 1-0.
Good block by McGinn. Obviously getting another runner in scoring position with 2 outs would be the best situation for Tedesco should he get a hit.
And the pitch. Did swing. Make it 1-1.
Home plate umpire is going to make that call on his own. See if he comes through the zone here. Great look at it, and yes, he did.
1-1 the count. And the pitch on the way. Blast at the third, and the third baseman can't handle it. It goes through, 1 run will score. The other one's going to go to third. Tedesco stays at first. Fuentes scores.
Let's see how they score that.
Yes, I know.
I don't think he got a piece of it. It would be a challenging throw to get Tedesco at
Catcher
first,
number 10,
even if he came up
Andrew
with it. But
Langlois.
Going to bring up Andrew Langlois, the catcher. The score now is 3-1. And waiting the official scoring on that one.
it is a hit.
They call it a hit. I wrote down hit, by the way.
You had it the whole time.
Didn't want to say anything. Your humbleness here. First and third. 0-1 the count with 2 outs. Hit softly to second. And they'll make the play over to first, and the inning is over, but not before some damage. A couple runs. 2 hits. 2 runs and an error in the score as we come to the bottom of the third inning. Tecumseh now leads at 3-1. We'll be back with more baseball right after this.
For Tecumseh in the top of the third. 2 runs on 2.
We are back at Lacoste Park. Look at the schedule. That's actually the results and the records and the scores of the games.
No, unplanned, and I've been told this, unplanned and unscripted. The staff here at We Digital have been able to pick the winner purely by using the right side of this graphic.
Interesting. On every one.
Now, right now, that's not the case.
The last one.
The last one.
Wow.
It would be quite the string if they got every one of them right.
Well, that'll be interesting. Here's Miles Addison, the DH, to lead things off for Sarnia, trailing now by 2 in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Pitch is up high, 1-0. Detroit, pretty impressive.
I mean, I don't know if they're soothsayers or they're using the power of the tarot cards. I'm not sure.
Priceless. Can I give my lottery ticket, please?
Yes, I think it's a good plan.
Counts 1-1 on Adamson. And the pitch. Swung on and hit down the right field side. It is foul out of play. Count goes to 1-2. One and two the count. The 1-2 pitch on the way. Missed. Make it 2-2. Was close.
Adamson has appeared in 2 games so far for Sarnia.
The 2-2 pitch. Ground ball, base hit.
And that's his 2nd hit of the championship.
So a solid single off the bat of Miles Adamson, and it'll bring up the leadoff batter, Logan Buntrock, who struck out his first time up. One on, nobody out.
3, Logan Buntrock.
Bottom of the 3rd.
Adamson, as we talked about, is a player at Lambton College.
Here's the pitch. Ground ball to second. Oh, a high hopper off the glove. Everybody is safe. And now the runners are at 1st and 2nd. Look at this on the replay.
Shortstop number 22, Jackson.
Just was relaxed, but that ball was definitely climbing.
That's a tough play to make. They're going to call that an error, too.
Yeah, it's tough because it glances off his glove. Sacrifice all the way here.
So to 3rd, and he gets him.
Great job by Lake. Unfortunately, that sacrifice attempt right back to the mound. Lake did a great job of turning and firing and getting the lead runner with an easy throw to Tedesco.
Still 1st and 2nd, however, but there is now 1 out.
And a big left stick who just put one off the pool wall.
Here's Hendrik Vandermeer, as you mentioned, hit a home run his last time up. The careful pitching to this guy. Left-hander with power. And the first pitch is low, 1-0. Runners at 1st and 2nd. And 1 out. And the pitch on the way is outside, make it 2-0. 2-0 the count. The 2-0 pitch. Good rip. Got it back towards us. Count goes to 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and hit into right center field and going to go right to the center fielder. One run will score. The other one will go to third base. And the score is now 3-2. And a single by Vandermeer. So first and third.
Second baseman number
with 1 out.
Carter Arts.
So Carter Arts is the batter.
Vandermeer continues to swing a hot bat. Will be trouble for the Thunder. They can't find a way to get him out. Arts, as we've talked about in the past, he's wearing the purple batting gloves and the purple helmet of Niagara University, where he competes.
He's got runners at first and third. 3-2 is our score in favor of Tecumseh. It's Sarnia threatening here in their bottom half of the third inning. First pitch to Arts. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Good opening pitch by Lake. Arts was guessing fastball and he able to pull the string on that off the outside of the plate.
Quick throw over to first.
Langlois is setting up outside again. Thunder believe they can pitch him away with some effectiveness as Arts inches up on the plate.
The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and hit into center field. It's pretty deep. Very deep. In fact, it went off the top of the wall. 2 runs will score. I believe 2 runs scored, didn't they?
No.
1 run. Yeah, 1
They
run.
held up Vandermeer at third. Might have been a wise decision. The ball came in pretty quickly. Came off the middle part of that high outfield wall and right.
And a solid double.
And I just kept it too much over the plate. They were set up outside, but I leaked out over the heart of the plate. Arts knew exactly what to do with it. Lewis hustled it in.
And now there are runners at second and third with just 1 out. And this game is tied at 3. Michael Gregus, who doubled his last time up, is the batter.
And pulled it infield.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Infield, as mentioned, in.
A couple home runs already for Gregus in this tournament. He had bad intentions with that swing.
Yeah, he wasn't going for singles.
See if Lake can induce some weak contact here.
The 0-1 pitch. Belted into center field, right at the center fielder. Here comes the runner home, and he is going to score standing up. And Sarnia has taken a 4-3 lead.
Definitely a deep enough fly ball. Difficult for Lewis to get behind that with any effectiveness, but it would have been an incredible throw had he been able to cut down the runner at the plate. Did his best just to get it back.
That deep.
Very deep. But got it back to the middle of the diamond with pretty good effectiveness and held Arts to remaining at second base. As we see some Thunder gentlemen stepping out to their bullpen. I don't believe 13 is eligible to throw based on the pitch count.
This is going to be a difficult play, but the shortstop's going to make it. And the side is retired, but not before 3 runs are scored. 3 runs, 3 hits. And an error, and the score as we go into the top of the 4th inning, it's 4-3 in favor of Sarnia. We'll be right back.
There was 1 error and 1 runner left.
Back here at Lacoste Park, Bill Kelso along with Ted Beal. And Ted, interesting inning for Team Sarnia. They jump into a 4-3 lead.
Yeah, a lot of experience in that Sarnia dugout, and obviously they put together some good at-bats and some aggressive swings. Had the Thunder on their heels a little bit. As we see tomorrow's schedule for Sunday, we know that Dartmouth is locked into that 5th place game at 10 a.m., but they'll either play Halifax or Sarnia. And we believe that Tecumseh is locked into the bronze medal game also against Halifax or Sarnia. We know that Windsor will play Carillon in the final for gold. And obviously the result of this game will determine the placement of both Sarnia and Halifax.
Okay. Dallas Eady, the first batter. Eddie, I should say, sorry. Ground ball to third. It's 1 out. Third baseman makes the play, 1 up and 1 down. Cooper Clark with the throw over to first.
Designated hitter number 24.
Eddie being aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat and first pitch of the inning, obviously.
Here in the top of the 4th inning, it's Hunter Wright, the DH, batting. 1 for 2, had a triple his first time up. And Tecumseh trailing for the first time tonight as they trail 4-3. Pitch is low, 1-0.
Good discipline by Wright.
The 1-0 pitch. Make it 2-0. 2-0 the count. The 2-0 pitch. Low and inside, runs to 3-0.
Brave pitch call by Sarnia and their battery. 2-0 usually is a served up fastball, but not in that situation.
Inside, and he walked him. 4 straight pitches. Hunter Wright gets a walk. He's going to bring up Tennyson Seagan.
Good job by Wright. Lots of plate discipline there. Didn't bite on the off-speed pitch at 2-0 and was able to work a walk on 4 straight.
Runner at first, nobody out. Top of the 4th.
Seeking a good pull hitter. Maybe you can use that extended hole on the right side because the first baseman is covering.
Pitch was in the dirt, but ball 1. Good stop by the catcher. Ron McGinn.
It's a pretty good wall back there.
The 1-0 pitch, way outside, runner goes to second, uncontested. Good speed showed by Hunter Wright.
Wright is one of the fastest players in this championship, if not the fastest. McGinn would look bewildered on that play. He wasn't given any notification, perhaps, by his infield. He's got some experience with New Mexico Junior College, by the way.
Tennyson Seagan, the batter. Ground ball to first. This is going to be a tough play, but they get it over in time. So the first baseman flips it to the pitcher. Vandermeer to the pitcher.
Good connection between Vandermeer and Johnston, and those PFPs paid off. All that practice.
But the runner does go to third, but there's 2 out as well.
Sets the table.
I should say 1 out, sorry.
Sets the table for Fuentes, who, like I said, has been swinging a very good bat.
1 out, runner on third. Pitch is up high and outside, 1-0. He would like to drive in the tying run, especially with a runner here at third. Here's the pitch. And he fouls it off. Fuentes with a single and a double so far tonight. 1-1 the count. 2 outs. Top of 4.
Only 1 walk so far for Fuentes. He's a very aggressive hitter early in the count.
Swing and a miss. That's now 1-2.
He doesn't miss too often. He's a good bat on ball player. I think when he swung through that pitch, he was as surprised as anybody. See how he does with 2 strikes.
The 1-2 pitch on the way, and he fouls it off. Count stays at 1-2. And here's the pitch. Fouls it off again. Hanging in tough. Fuentes with Coleman Chiz on deck. Tecumseh trailing by a run.
Fuentes plays for the Fort McMurray Giants.
And he strikes out. That's a big out.
That he is.
Retires the side. So the score, 4-3 in favor of Sarnia. Will be coming right back.
We know there are a lot of choices for business today. We know how to get your brand out to the masses. We would like you to think of us first when it comes to digital advertising. We have a direct connection to the online social media marketplace. We have thousands of hours of broadcast experience to help you share your message. We know Windsor Essex. We know who is looking for you. We are We Digital.
We are back here at Lacoste Park. Bill Kelso along with Ted Beal. That's the crew here on We Digital Productions. And coming to here to the bottom of the 4th inning. Sarnia leads at 4-3. Over to Tecumseh.
Runner! Nice, Langer. Locking it down. Okay, lock in here.
Leading off the bottom of the 4th for the Sarnia Brigade, the third baseman, number 47.
Third baseman Cooper Clark will lead things off here in the 4th inning. Again, Sarnia leads by a run. And the first pitch. Ground ball hit slowly to third, but a nice pickup and a quick throw over to first by the third baseman, Tedesco. We've been solid all night. 1 up and 1 down.
Good charge by Tedesco.
Right fielder number 90.
Good scoop. Throws it on the run.
Krulicki.
That's exactly how that ball is supposed to be played.
Here's Ezra Krulicki. Krulicki 0 for 1 on the night. Throw at the center, his first time up. He's always 0 for 1. 1 up and 1 down. Here in the 4th. Here's the pitch. It's low, 1-0. 1-0 to Krulicki. You look at this crowd, and it's a good crowd on hand for this game between these two teams.
Good support for the Thunder and the championship.
Got just a piece of it that counts 1-1. One and 1 the count.
Krulicki out of Waterloo.
To Krulicki. That is low, make it 2-1. Two and 1 the count. And here's the pitch. Just getting a piece of it. There's Krulicki. Count goes to 2-2. 2-2, nobody on. 1 out, bottom of 4. And the 2-2 pitch on the way. It's popped up. Third baseman will make the play. That's Tedesco. 2 up and 2 down here in the fourth. We'll bring up the DH, Miles
12, Miles
Adamson, who's 1 for 1 on the night. Had a single in the second inning and scored a run.
We'll see if Tedesco shares with his teammates or he retires the side by himself.
And the first pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1 to Adamson.
Good command by Lake with that off-speed opener.
And now the pitch up high, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. It's low, 2-1. So 2-1 the count on Miles Adamson. 2-1. 2 outs. Nobody on. And the pitch. Just got a piece of it. Count goes to 2-2. Check swing.
Yeah, wanted to pull it back, just not able.
2-2 the count.
Straightaway defense against Adamson.
Just low, make it 3-2. Close.
Great pitch.
Batter showed good discipline.
That or his knees grew.
3-2 the count. And here's the payoff pitch. Strike 3 call, got him. Caught him looking.
Great courage to throw that pitch at 3-2.
3 up and 3 down. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the score at the end of 4. It is 4-3 for Sarnia. Coming up, we're going to have Alexa Mognon doing an interview.
No runs on no hits. There were no
Just
errors
waiting
and no
for
runs
the
left.
guest to arrive. Just coming up momentarily here at the ballpark.
Gavin Lake is at 54 pitches.
And she is ready. Alexa.
All right, I'm here with Coach Bridges of Sarnia. Coach, your team has shown a lot of resilience this tournament to give themselves a shot to play for a bronze medal game. How can you use that in the final stretch of this game?
Yeah, no, I think the mindset going into this one and last night was we want to win a medal coming here. We obviously want gold, but that's not possible with the tournament here. So right now we're going to try to close this one out and hopefully get us a chance to win one tomorrow.
What has this tournament experience brought to you and to your team?
Yeah, no, I think going out to Halifax last year for this tournament, now getting to experience it again back-to-back. I think our new guys on the team will be a good experience going into it next year. Hopefully get back here and kind of build off what we're doing this year, and hopefully we can win this one, win one tomorrow, and all said and done, have a pretty good year and come back next year and win again.
Thanks so much. Good luck, Coach. Let's go back up to the booth.
Thank you, Alexa. Bill Kelsey here with Ted Beal up top, and we're getting set to start the top of the 5th inning.
Top of the 5th, Tecumseh Thunder. Second baseman number 18, Kelman Chiz.
As you can see here on the screen, we've got the tiebreakers. Bronze 5th placement. Sarnia win means a 4-way tie at 2 and 3. So
First pitch is a low and away. The batter is Coleman Chiz. He'll be followed by Owen Finley and then Jack Lewis here in the top of the 5th. Pop set up. Is it going to stay in play? No. Out of play.
Just barely out.
So the count is 1-1 on Chiz. 1-1 the count to Chiz. And the 1-1 pitch on the way. Inside, make it 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Called a strike, make it 2-2. 2-2 on Chiz. And the pitch on the way. Hit slowly to second. Be a tough play. Gets it over to first, but it's in time. So Carter Arts on the play. One up and one down. We can look at the replay.
Yeah, I don't think Chiz wanted to commit to that swing, but once he put it in play, had to see if he could get there with his legs.
Here's Owen Finley up to the plate as we get set to face the second batter in the inning. Finley is 0 for 2. Struck out his last time up. And with his team trailing by a run, let's see if he can use his power. And he tries it into left field. And it was caught.
Outstanding play by Grigas.
The diving play in the outfield by the left fielder, Michael Grigas.
Fully outstretched. That ball's tailing and slicing towards the line. Then we got a good
look at this play.
Hit sharply off the bat. Again, tailing
Center
ball. He's got to
fielder
work
number
through
12,
that.
Jack Lewis.
I'm not
Big
sure
splash.
a guy with a right-handed glove would make that catch.
It would have been that much more difficult. Not without a better jump and/or position.
2 up and 2 down. Here's Jack Lewis, who's walked twice. First pitch is in for a strike. Top of the 5th inning. It's a 1-run ball game, 4-3 in favor of Sarnia. And the pitch. Hit into right field. And caught. And the side is retired as the right fielder Krulicki makes the play, the final play of the inning.
Quick half.
3 up and 3 down, no runs, no hits, and no errors. And the score as we go to the bottom of the 5th. We're going to have another moment here to look at something here on the graphic for the tiebreakers. Well, I'll let
as we talked about, if Sarnia would win, they would force a 4-way tie at 2-3, and Tecumseh holds the advantage over Halifax. Dartmouth, regardless of the outcome tonight, is locked into that 5th spot and will play for the 5th, 6th game. Dartmouth had an 0-3 record against possible 2-3 teams playing for 5th. Sarnia, with a win, would hold a 2-1 over Dartmouth, and Tecumseh record with a win tonight. So there's some of the outcomes in either direction, but obviously all this is dependent on the result here of this matchup. And obviously the gentleman will get to solve it on the field.
Yes, good point.
One thing about a small draw with a 6-team championship is that you're playing everyone. You're playing the full draw. You got your opportunity to see each team, and you can't say you didn't have your chance.
I was just going to say, you do set your destiny.
Yeah, pool plays, you can duck teams and you can get into semifinal play without seeing a team or two. So this is as fair as you can make it with a 6-team draw, and lots of baseball to be sure.
Logan Buntrott will lead things off here in the bottom of the 5th inning. He'll be followed by Jackson Groves and then Hendrik Vandermeer.
Leading off the bottom of the 5th for the Eastern Brigade, center fielder number 3, Logan Buntrott.
Officially, he's 0 for 1, but he scored on an error. So Buntrott, the first batter.
Looks like the sun has crept behind all the trees.
Here in the bottom of the 5th inning, first batter. And the first pitch. In for a strike, it's a 0-1. 0-1 the count.
That's one thing about the neighborhood ballpark here at Lacoste is it's tree lined.
Line shot, base hit to right field. Solid single off the bat of Buntrock. Get a look at this.
A slashing cut from Buntrock. Player of the year in the OCAA last year for Lambton College.
We'll bring up Jackson Groves. 0 for 2 on the night. Runner at first, nobody out. Bottom of the 5th inning. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, but stopped by the catcher. Runner does not advance.
Good job by Langlois.
And the 1-0 pitch. There goes the runner. It's belted into left field. Base hit. But holding up at second is the runner. Buntrock with 2 straight singles. We may get a pitching change. At least we're going to have a trip to the mound.
Beautiful execution of the hit and run. Groves wasted no time in drilling that in the left field.
I don't think there was anybody throwing in the pen, or was there?
Well, there was some warm-up opportunities at one point, I think, for number 5.
But we're getting another pitcher, and it's a left-hander.
Yep, Jonas LeClaire, Windsor product, St. Clair College participant the last 2 seasons. I believe he has entered the tournament already to this point. Call up some of his stats as we get a little bit further into it.
So the lefty, Jonas LeClaire, is the pitcher. And he'll inherit 2 runners aboard as he'll get his warm-up tosses in. Here in the bottom of the 5th inning. And we get back to the action. 2 runners aboard. First and second. Nobody out.
Against Nova Scotia, LeClaire had an inning pitched, faced 4 batters. He's credited with the win, actually. Gave up a run. Not earned. No walks, no strikeouts, just 1 hit batter. Stranded a runner in his 1 inning of.
And we're now into the heart of the lineup of Sarnia.
And we'll see what the lefty, hopefully lefty-lefty matchup will do to help him start it off. As we know, Vandermeer's a big stick. We'll see if he likes the offerings from LeClaire.
And then Carter Arts and Michael Gregus. Again, with 2 runners aboard, nobody out. Sarnia looking to pad their lead here in the 5th.
LeClaire does have a lot of movement, so we'll see if he can evade the barrel of Vandermeer, who is swinging a hot bat, including a home run tonight.
So here's Hendrik Vandermeer, big left-handed batter. He's got intimidating size. Not small.
No doubt. I think he stands close to 6'6". A great target at first base, too.
Lefty against the lefty. Didn't get a lot on it, hits it foul. It's 0-1.
LeClaire's got a career 1.50 ERA for the St. Clair College Saints the last 2 years.
The 0-1 pitch on the way. Outside, make it 1-1. One and one the count to Vandermeer.
Ground ball will be best here if LeClaire can get one out of Vandermeer.
Here's the pitch outside. Catcher can't fight, and both runners are going to advance.
Langlois did his best to keep that ball in front of him, which he almost did, but obviously lost sight of it. It glanced off his left arm.
Count is now 2-1.
Almost landed on home plate, but had probably gone 15 feet in the air before that happened.
Runners now at second and third.
In comes the infield from the Thunder.
Mm-hmm. The 2-1 pitch is high, make it 3-1. 3-1 the count. And the 3-1 pitch. Swung on. It's going to be a fair ball. And that's going to bring in both runs. And on his way to second base is Vandermeer with a stand-up double and 2 RBIs to boot. Well, we said it was the heart of the lineup.
Tough matchup coming in. Once they got into scoring position and the infield drawn in, this makes this ball that much tougher. Not sure if even if Finley was back, this would be an easy play, but it was definitely a high chop and down the line.
Here's Carter Arts. Runner at second. Still nobody out. Sarnia now is leading 6-3. And there's a blast into left field. This is hit deep. It is off the wall on the bounce. 1 run scores, and going into second base with a stand-up double is Carter Arts, his second straight double and an RBI. And it's 7-3.
Arts went into a bit of a trot there. He was going to get no better than a double, that's for sure. But he did hit it very well to greater than 360 mark here at Lacoste Park. It is a tough matchup for LeClaire against Arts, the very seasoned hitter.
Here's Michael Gregus. Doubled his first time up. He's 1 for 1.
And it doesn't get any easier here with one of the hottest hitters in the tournament.
It is now 7-3. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Great opening pitch. Gregus way ahead, way out in front of that ball. Let's see if that opens up the pitch selection.
0-1. The count. And the pitch on the way. Make it 0-2.
Basically the same pitch, just a little bit more outside, and Gregus way ahead of it. Again, reading or guessing fastball on both those pitches. We'll see if LeClaire sticks with that or switches it up.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt. Runner does not advance. And the count's 1-2. One and two, the count. Runner at second. And the pitch. Low and outside, make it 2-2.
Good discipline from Gregus on that pitch.
Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and belted into right field. It's going deep and it is gone. A 2-run blast by Michael Gregus. And it's 9-3.
Well, the good news is LeClaire doesn't have to face those three gentlemen for a while. That's Gregus' third home run of the championship. And arguably one of the best bats in the tournament that I've seen.
So it is now 9-3. We'll bring up Vaughn McGinn. Keep in mind, there's still nobody out in this inning.
Yeah, LeClaire needs an out any way you can get it.
Chops it foul. It's 0-1. Because if I'm right, not saying it would happen, if they score 4 more runs, the game is over.
We are in the 5th. They are in the bottom half.
It's 13 then, if they add 4 runs.
Correct.
Yeah, the game would be over. And the last 5 batters have been safely aboard.
No doubt.
However, though right now there's nobody on.
If you're a Thunder fan, though, we'd like to see an out.
Oh, I know. Absolutely. Pitch is up high, 2-1. 2-1 the count to McGinn. LeClaire needs to get through these batters. There's a belted to right field, to center field rather, for a base hit, and a solid hit it was. It's going to bring up Cooper Clark. Because after the next 3 batters, they go back to the top of the order.
Yeah. There's definitely some people he doesn't want to see again.
Get this on the replay. That's the home run. Good rip. Look at the swing.
Yeah, too much over the heart of the plate. Rodriguez had been looking at basically the same pitch about 4 times prior to that and was able to size it up.
Here's Cooper Clark at the plate. Runner at first, nobody out. Inside corner for a strike. 0-1. 9-3 is our score. Sarnia leads. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit into shallow left field. And under it and making the grab is the left fielder, Diego Fuentes. It's 1 out. And it's going to bring up Krulicki.
Right fielder number 90, Ezra Krulicki.
Krulicki's 0 for 2 in this one. 1 out. Bottom of 5. 9-3 is our score. And a runner on first. Pitch is outside, 1-0. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Outside again, make it 2-0.
Krulicki does step pretty much down the first baseline in his approach to hitting, and that may work against him with the way LeClaire's ball moves to the outside edge.
And the pitch. 2-1 the count. On the strike call.
Ground ball for a double play would be the most advantageous for the Thunder fans.
Here's the pitch. Strike 2. 2-2. Two and 2 the count. 1 out. 1 on. And the pitch. Hit slowly to second. Tags out the runner there. Over to first. Does not get him. So the fielder's choice gets 1 out. And now there are 2 outs. And the batter is Miles Adamson. Then we go to the top of the order.
Slow roller brought Chiz right to the baseline, so he chose to make the tag. Does a good job here, but probably gets the handle knocked off before he tries to make the throw. Didn't probably have a full grip on that ball. That is the downside.
So here's Miles Adamson. Runner at first, 2 out. Catches the inside corner. It's 0-1. 1 strike to Adamson. Single and a strikeout for Adamson so far tonight. So he's 1 for 2. Krulicki at first base. Hit hard but sliced foul. Count goes to 0-2. 0-2 the count. 2 outs. Again, runner on first. Bottom of 5. Sarnia now with 5 runs so far in the inning, lead 9-3.
Adamson, a first-team All-Star in the OCAA, as well as part of the All-Rookie team this past fall for Lambton College.
And there's a shot up the middle off a leg, and they're not going to get anybody. Will you call that a single? And now there are runners at first and second. We're going back to the top of the order. It's going to go with Logan Buntrock.
Oof. Chiz had a beat on it. Just couldn't come up with it. Once it was deflected, there was no chance for getting either runner.
So 2 outs, 2 on for Buntrock. And the pitch swung on and hit into right field, shallow right field. And the second baseman makes a nice running catch on the play. That was Chiz. And the side is retired, but not before all the damage.
Chiz will go back on this ball. A little bit of a late jump, but makes up for it with his foot speed and athleticism.
5 runs and 7 hits. No errors, and the score at the end of 5. It's 9-3. And we'll be right back. We are back at Lacoste Park, and again, Ted, you can chime in on that.
As you can see from the last 3 games on this graphic at Lacoste, today's been a high-scoring affair in the 3 contests. And as you can see through the rest of the games at the rest of the schedule through Thursday and Friday, not nearly as high scoring. And in fact, we've scored more today than we have the rest of the days combined. Good job by the staff at We Digital helping us with those stats.
Teo Tedesco will lead things off. For Tecumseh. It was a foul ball, but not caught. Tedesco, Langlois, and Eddie are the 3 scheduled batters up here for Tecumseh in the sixth inning. Top of the 6th. Tecumseh trails by 6. The 0-1 pitch on the way is outside and low, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch on the way up high, make it 2-1.
Lambton trying to close this out, 6 more outs.
Swing and a miss.
And when I say Lambton,
2
I'm
and 2.
confusing it with Lambton because Lambton's in Sarnia. Sarnia Brigade trying to close this out with 6 more outs.
2-2 the count.
Johnston now at 77 pitches.
Pops it up, but it's foul. Count remains 2-2 on Tedesco. He's 1 for 2 tonight. The 2-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and fouled off. Count remains 2-2.
Decent at bat thus far for Tedesco. They're playing him to push the ball.
And called looking at a strike. Strike 3 call. One up and one down here in the 6th inning.
Nice closeout pitch by Johnston in that situation.
Here's the catcher, Andrew Langlois. Langlois is 0 for 2. First pitch to him is in for a strike, 0-1. Oh, and 1 the count. And the pitch. Swung on, head into right field, and it's going to be caught on the run by Krulicki. 2 up and 2 down. It's going to bring up Dallas Eddy.
Looks like Krulicki has been substituted out, so we now have number 18, Wilson, in right field.
Oh, okay.
So probably a defensive substitution as they try to get to the finish line here. Bringing in more defense.
Nevertheless, 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled off. Dallas Eddy, the batter. In for a strike, 0-2.
Oh, we didn't see that substitution either.
Oh, okay, they didn't make an announcement, did they?
Keegan Noller is your batter, batting
okay.
for Eddy.
And his number is?
88.
And he just hit a bomb out into the outfield deep. Very deep off the top of the wall. And he is going to go sliding into second base.
Took a spill around first, still had time to gather himself, take a look to go back to first, and it's still sliding to second. Seeing as the cutoff was set up for third base, he was fortunate, but he hit a deep shot to center field, nearly cleared the fence.
Yeah, he did.
The high wall, which extends all the way to center field.
So a runner at second. Hunter Wright will be the batter. 1 for 2 with a triple. Two outs, runner at second here in the 6th inning. Here's the pitch. It's popped up into right field, not deep, and they end the inning. Right to the right field. No runs, 1 hit. No errors, and we come to the bottom of the 6th inning. Our score is 9-3, and we are coming right back.
We know there are a lot of choices for business today. We know how to get your brand out to the masses. We would like you to think of us first when it comes to digital advertising. We have a direct connection to the online social media marketplace. We have thousands of hours of broadcast experience to help you share your message. We know Windsor Essex. We know who is looking for you. We are We Digital.
So there should be defensive switches moving around. And we're back here at Lacoste Park as we see Keegan Noller enter the game as taking the warm toss as the new pitcher for the Thunder.
And we'll see who replaces Eddie, who was playing short.
Noller has pitched an inning and 2/3 so far. He's faced 8 batters.
Now
31
pitching for the
pitches.
Tecumseh Thunder, number
He's
88.
2 hits,
Keegan Noller.
2 walks, and no runs.
So Noller just got announced as the replacement pitcher. So we'll have some other positions, at least one to announce.
Thunder head coach Wes Langlois is conferring with the home plate umpire as we see some of the switches happening. I see Connor Smith, number 4, heading over to second base for the Thunder. Looks like Tedesco will now be playing shortstop. And it looks like Chiz has moved over to third base. Finley remains at first.
What number is Smith?
Connor Smith is number 4.
Okay. And you say he is playing second base.
He is playing second base.
Chiz is where?
Chiz is now moved to third base.
Leading off the bottom of the 6th for the Sarnia Brigade.
I believe the outfield stays intact.
Jackson Groves.
And there's one other player you mentioned who was going to play what, short?
Yeah, Tedesco moved from third base to
Oh,
shortstop.
okay. Thank you.
No worries.
And we're getting set to start this inning here already. It's ball 1. Strike 1, now it's 1-1. 1-1 the count to Jackson Groves. He'll be followed by Vandermeer, then Arts.
Noller is originally from Tecumseh.
Pitch is low, 2-1. Jackson Grover. Or Groves. And the pitch. Outside, make it count 3-1. 9-3's our score. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. The 3-1 pitch, and he walked him. Or did, no, at first I thought he hit him, but no, he walked him. So Groves gets a walk, and it's going to bring up Vandermeer.
First baseman number 9, Hendrik Vandermeer.
3 for 3 with 4 RBIs. Is that a tough night?
Yeah. This is, he's hoping to bottle some of this and save it for tomorrow, too.
He's had a wonderful evening. And here's the pitch. Belts it foul. Got a good rip, too.
He's not getting cheated.
No. 0-1 the count. Runner at first. Nobody out, bottom of 6.
He has been a fairly patient hitter to this point, but he's moving the bat earlier in the count now.
Pitch goes outside, 1-1.
I assume that comes with confidence, meaning that he thinks he can hit anything that's being pitched.
One pitch on the way, swing and a miss. It's 1-2.
Noller beat him on the inside portion of the plate. Vandermeer is tight on the plate.
1-2 the count.
With that long frame, could be susceptible in that spot depending on the velocity.
And the pitch swung, hit to short. Third baseman making the play. Back to first, not in time. Runner will not advance. But third baseman had moved to the shortstop position.
Nice job by Chiz knocking that ball down, getting the lead runner at second.
So a runner on first with 1 out.
Second baseman number 27.
Carter Arts is the batter.
Carter Arts.
It's an odd situation because I believe the shortstop, Tedesco, slipped in to take that throw from third as he was pulled over behind second base.
Arts with 2 doubles here tonight. couple RBIs. 2 for 3. Runner on first. Hits it, but foul to the right side. 0-1 the count. Michael Gregus is on deck. And the 0-1 pitch into dirt, and the runner's going to advance to second base. Man in scoring position.
Langlois tried to backhand kind of scoop that pitch rather than put his chest on it with the block.
1-1 the count.
Langlois does a good job, gets out to the mound, discuss what kind of signs and concealments he may have for the pitches moving forward, with now Vandermeer, runner on second base, who can see clearly into what Langlois is doing.
And the pitch outside. Who's pitching again? I lost track there. Sorry.
Keegan Noller. Didn't compete with the Thunder all summer. He's playing some Western Canadian Baseball League.
Way outside. Count goes to 3-1. So to second. Didn't work, and the count, again, like I said, is 3-1.
Noller plays for the Swift Current 57s
out
of the Western Canadian Baseball League.
Here's the 3-1 pitch. Ground ball deep short. Tedesco, long throw to first. He gets him. Good play. Tough play, too.
Yeah, Tedesco makes the long throw across the diamond here after a good glove. A play from Arts, and gives Finley a nice, easy hop to make the scoop and retire the out.
So it's Michael Gregus, the batter, had a home run his last time up. Double his first time up. Runner at second, 2 outs. 9-3 our score. And the pitch, swing and a miss. He wasn't swinging for singles on that one. Counts 0-1. Has had a great game. Ball hit into shallow left field. Is going to drop in for a hit. Here comes the throw home. The runner will score. And it's now 10-3.
Thought Fuentes had a beat on that one, but pulled up short. Fielded it with a bare hand, but by that point, scoring Vandermeer was not going to be denied from the run.
Here's the catcher, Vaughn McGinn. Look at this on the replay. Didn't get a jump on the ball. And the pitch. Low and away. 1-0 to McGinn. Runner at first, 2 outs. Sarnia with a 7-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1.
McGinn was trying to end it right there with a big fly.
And the pitch way outside. Counts 2-1. Two and 1 the count. So the first. Another quick throw over to first. It's like the runner at first is taunting him.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see why he would want to be looking for steal opportunity with this kind of deficit. But
And the pitch. It's low. Actually, they call it a strike. It's 2-2.
well,
I thought it was a ball.
yeah.
2-2 the count. And the 2-2 pitch on the way outside, make it 3-2.
3-2, 2 out. Finley will now play behind the runner at first, and Grigas, because he'll be moving with the pitch. Infielders will need to know that with a ground ball on the infield, they'll need to work across the diamond to first base.
Here comes the pitch, runner on the move, and he walked him. So McGinn gets a walk. It's now first and second for Cooper Clark. Well, if he hits a home run, the game is over.
47.
That would be the math.
Cooper Clark.
As we're here in the bottom of the sixth inning, a 7-run lead. 10 runs is the game would be ruled over. Pitches inside, 1-0.
Nolar's been more known for his bat with Swift current 57s. He actually had 13 home runs this year.
Had some power, didn't he?
Yeah, hit 257 with 37 RBIs in just 44 games.
Ground ball, fair ball. At least one run is going to score. There's one. The other man holds up a third. And a double on the play and an RBI.
Clark with a nice piece of hitting down the line. Chiz actually got a bit of a bad jump. Maybe didn't believe it was going to be fair, but landed just on the line over the bag.
And now it's 11-3.
Right fielder number 18, Jack Wilson.
Is there a new batter in the lineup? I didn't hear the name. Okay, Jack Wilson is the batter.
That's the new right fielder.
Oh, okay. Second and third, 0-1 in the count. Pitches in for a strike, it's 0-2. 0-2, 2 outs. 11-3 our score.
Nolar actually had over 31 innings pitched for Swift Current. And all important.
Outside, 1-2.
Mercy clinching run.
At second base,
Just
yes.
leading off second base with Clark.
Pitcher taking his time. It's sent foul out of play. Count is 1-2. Here's the pitch to Wilson. Outside, 2-2. Two pitch on the way. Here it comes. It's outside. Make it 3-2. The 3-2 pitch on the way, and he walked him. So the bases are loaded. And Miles Adamson will step up to the plate.
Well, there's nowhere to put him.
That part is true. Miles Adamson, the batter, with the bases loaded. Nope.
Designated hitter number 12, Miles Adamson.
Here's the pitch. Low 1-0. One and oh the count.
I will say this, Sarnia has been very patient.
Up high, make it 2-0. 2-0 the count.
Adamson will likely be on anything here that's close.
Up high, 3-0. Well, there's nowhere to put him. Bases are loaded. 2 outs, and the count is 3-0.
Should be a take situation.
And he walked him. Whoa.
Not sure how on that pitch. Langlois is a little concerned here, having more than a little bit of a discussion, which you don't normally see from the catcher.
So now it is 12-3 with the bases loaded.
Which draws out head coach Wes Langlois. Calming down his son.
And Logan Buntrock is the batter. With the bases loaded, Sarnia needs 1 run to put this game out and finish things off for the night. Can they do it? Here's the pitch to Buntrock. In for a strike, 0-1.
Center
Like a similar
fielder
spot.
3, Logan Buntrock.
0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Up the middle, base hit, and the game is over. Just like that, Buntrock singles in the run to make it 13-3, and this ball game is over.
Unfortunate end for the Thunder here. It's not the way they'd like to see it.
13-3 is our final score.
The teams are lining up on their respective base paths for the player of the game presentation.
For the player of the game, he got a single, a double, a home run, a sacrifice fly, and made a great sliding catch in left field. Number 1, Michael Gragas.
Gragas, I believe that's his second player of the game performance this championship. As you may have already heard, 3 for 3, 2 runs scored, 4 RBIs. Includes a double and a home run. Not to mention a sacrifice fly for another ribby. Impressive night for the Sarnia Brigade.
No doubt.
We're just queuing up a field side interview with Alexa Monio. I'm sure we'll get some insight from the Sarnia side. As mentioned, we've got the gold medal matchup already set.
And they are.
Carillon and the Windsor Selects. The game will be played at 4 o'clock on Sunday. We'll have all 3 placement games. We'll have all 3 matchups tomorrow on We Digital Productions YouTube. Hope you'll join us again.
So here is Alexa Monio with the player of the game. Alexa, you're up.
All right, I'm here again with the player of the game. We meet again. Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
What was your favorite moment of the game today?
Probably the catch I made in left. Haven't done something like that before, so it felt pretty cool.
Definitely. All right, so what has this tournament experience been like for you so far?
Oh, it's been so much fun. Like I said yesterday in the same interview, this group of guys is just so easy to play for. It's just so fun. You know, when you got all these guys, some of these guys I played for more than 6 years, so, you know, it's pretty easy to be successful when you got those guys behind you. So.
All right, thank you so much and best of luck tomorrow. All right, we're going to go back up to the booth.
Thank you, Alexa.
At this point, we're going to call it a day here at the final day of round robin play at the Under-22 Canadian Baseball Championship. So thank you for joining us, and we'll catch you tomorrow for all 3 placement games as well as the gold medal final at 4 p.m.
10 a.m.
Thanks
again.
again.
The opponents have yet to be decided.